What is up? It's Friday. Here's to Friday. Happy Friday, yo. What's up, you guys? Today is the full moon. Who's feeling it? Full moon in Aquarius. So it's really time to shine the light on your really clear, discerning, integral, like truth and clarity. Being really like standing in a space where you can really use your mind wisely. So you can really be in alignment with the frequency of your truth. And I am feeling that, you guys. That has been really something that I have been in alignment with lately. When I've been thinking about things like, what about this? What about that? It's like, that really wasn't in alignment with your truth. Even if you tried to force it to fit, you have to make clear for yourself what is really your the energy that you're trying to manifest for your best and highest good versus this might kind of look like that, or it might kind of feel good. It has to be very integral. So this is that Aquarian, truth and clarity and integrity energy. So I hope you're all feeling it. Okay, let's see. Let's pull some sacred geometry cards. So we went for a walk. We've been up. I got up early. Bug gets up with me every morning when I meditate. It's so funny. You guys got a meditation practice? The best time to meditate is when it's around, well, it really is at like 4 or 5 in the morning. It's actually at like 4 a.m., but I'm not getting up at 4 a.m., but I do get up at like 5:30 in the morning and meditate. So that's when like your melatonin and your serotonin are really primed for the pump. So if you are interested in meditating, that would be a good time to do it. I'll just roll out of bed and roll onto the sofa. It doesn't really require much. You just have to sit there and relax and just be with just be. It's pretty kind of awesome. And when you start getting into the practice of doing that, it really sets the stage for the frequency of the energy that you're going to be in as you continue out through your day. Sorry if you can hear that background beeping. There's some construction going on outside. All right. Let's see. There's something very vibrant that's happening, very fertile, related to what your soul's energy, what we talked about this yesterday. It's like really starting to awaken to your mission, to your worth. It's pretty awesome. I love that. Miracle, compassion, Merkaba. By really being in a space of compassion, by really just allowing others' frequency to exist, to being really compassionate to the world around you, to heaven and earth and spirit and matter. You're kind of this mediator by being in a space of just, this is interesting, compassion and Merkaba. I think it's a miracle that you can really be at peace with what is and really stand in a place of compassion, because you may have suffered quite a lot of adversity. Or, I hate to use the word suffering, you may have experienced a lot of uncomfortable circumstances that have created the space of compassion and humility in you. And that's the miracle that you've been able to really overcome massive adversity in a way to anchor you in a place of love versus making you angry, making you scorned, creating you to be, lower vibration. I know this person. I'm not going to mention this person. I met somebody some time ago, and this person definitely had a childhood that would be, in all intents purposes, considered difficult. A lot of oppression. And this person has gone on to live a pretty good life and overcame that. But that person still pretty upset about what happened and stuck in it and just ruminating, blaming, circumventing in this really low vibration victimization. And that's really not an empowering space to be. And so when you can really overcome whatever adversity that has been presented to you and use it to formulate a space of compassion and love, that's a miracle. That's a really powerful place to be in terms of your belief systems. And that gives you the wherewithal to really be able to navigate in and out of these different layers of reality. It allows you to traverse into other layers of realities and dimensions by being able to really get clear about the totality of existence and really understand that this is just a point in time and that there is a higher purpose here. It will keep you from focusing on whatever didn't go in a way that would seem conventional to your belief system, okay? So really standing in a space of compassion and trusting that things are unfolding and you are really in this empowered state of knowing, of understanding of what your purpose is, gives you clarity to continue on your journey. That's when you continue to align. That's when things just magically show up. That's when love just is created from that space of grace. That's cool. I love the Merkaba. My ring, my Fruit of Life ring, is the same dimension, the same frequency of the Merkaba, which is a geometrical it's a geometrical shape that you can find in all sorts. Though the compassion one is too. That's so interesting. The compassion one is the center of it. Cool. Yeah, I guess I'm channeling that right now. All right, you guys. Let's see what wants to come through for today, Friday. You guys got plans for the weekend? It's the freaking weekend. King of Cups. Ten of Cups upside down. Why is that upside down? I'll take it that way, but. Okay. Interesting energy here. There's a lot of people, a lot of players in the game right now. So there is some experience of all right, so being really grounded emotionally and really clear with yourself about how to bring together coherently this internal spiritual self, the higher self. It's like really getting anchored into a place that is spiritual in nature and also grounded emotionally and nurturing. It's like bringing together the yin and the yang. It's like the masculine and feminine energy that's emotional and nurturing and spiritual. It's like that whole. It's bringing together the wholeness. you might feel completely, you might not have been able to see, because you were wrapped up in some space of confusion, all the abundance available to you and around you. And now that's shifting and you're manifesting some new things. But there is some stuff around being I don't know, just be very careful, be very conscious to what is good for you, what is for your best and highest good. You might feel like you just be really mindful about what is really important. What is really important to you, because you might have had to lose something in order to gain that insight, and it's going to be really important that you continue to move forward towards all the other opportunities that are in front of you, and that might feel really uncomfortable. You have to lose something and go through the sense of a loss in order to gain. And when you're in that space, it's hard to see the forest from the trees. It's hard to really see the possibilities in front of you when you get caught up in the confusion of, well, now what? So hold the space to continue to do the work, to really come into this space of clarity and enlightenment, and really know that you are not stuck or trapped, that you are really allowing and manifesting something very powerful and really entrepreneurial to unfold, like very independent and self-actualizing, being really inspired to see what opportunities are available to you is really what you're creating for yourself. But you've had to release and let go of something that you thought might have been a direction that you were heading in, but now you're seeing that newly in a way that you hadn't been able to. And you have to really release and let go of some things and go through the experience of loss in order to really move forward toward all these other opportunities that are on the horizon here. So let's see, where are we going here? What still needs to be worked out? So putting down the burden of the past and really moving forward with some like truth and clarity here is what you're doing. You have to be willing, though, to do that. You have to be willing to see how that was. All the way to the past has really slowed you down and interfered in the messages that have been trying to come to you, because you've been caught up in the energy of that chaos. But you see now, as you're moving forward and things are shifting, you're moving forward, you're going forward, but you're still in this space of really seeing, grieving the truth, being able to get really clear, but also, really releasing and letting go and shifting your experience in life so that you can really have this opportunity to manifest something beautiful for yourself. So what are the messages from your higher self here? Ace of Cups, 3 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. So really standing in a new opportunity of love and seeing what has been difficult for you, standing in a new space of wholeness is giving you the wherewithal to see what hasn't been in alignment with that experience of your own internal wholeness, and then using that to leverage you towards and on the frequency of your life's path is going to, it's by doing that, things are going to start happening really quickly, really like, so as soon as you really release and let this go, so in this full moon energy, getting really anchored in your truth and in your integrity and being honest with yourself and being able to see the reality of what is and use that as leverage to continue to move forward on your path is going to really give you the energy that you need to start moving forward quickly. Things are going to start to really speed up. And that might not necessarily, might not necessarily see that yet, but it's what's kind of happening here. Let's see where we're going here with this. Things are coming together. In this full moon energy, by you being clear with yourself how you want to align yourself creates a space where you got what you wanted. You wanted some things to be done within your life, and you got that. You were able to really in some low vibration energy, really see the truth in the matter about what needed to be done in your life. And even though that may have caused you some strife and stress, you were willing to take a risk and trust the unknown. And now you're really in a spiritual space of becoming clear about how you are going to use this time to really get clear for yourself what is your true mission. So that's a really inspiring and powerful place to be, to manifest and learn some new things about how to really see what it is that you can create for yourself by being really standing in a space of truth and honesty and clarity and trusting that Spirit has your back. As you go forward over the course of the next several months, you're going to get what you want. I think, once we start moving into the fall season, things are unfolding right now, and you're really getting clear for yourself about some really powerful things. And as we move forward into the fall season, you're gonna get what you want, and that's a really exciting experience to be unfolding. It might not be as clear in this moment, but I just keep doing what you're doing and keep seeing the bigger picture, because I think what's happening is really exciting. Okay, you gotta go through it. The only way out is through. So watch your words again. Transfer. You guys, I just shuffled these cards 3 freaking times. Same cards that came out yesterday. Same cards in the same position. Be mindful about what you communicate and to who, about what is going to be changing in your life, and continue to dream your world into being, because that's what's happening, you guys. Something really magical is happening here, and I think it's going to be really important that you continue to focus on the bigger picture and continue to dream the world that you want to create for yourself into this being. Like, keep reminding yourself, who are you becoming? Where are you going? What is the bigger picture here? That's exciting. So by really continuing to stand in the space of knowing that experience is unfolding is going to keep you anchored into that energy as you navigate these other frequencies that you're cleaning up, like you're getting clear about, and you're overcoming in a way that gives you a lot of tenacity to keep it pushing. I was with a girlfriend yesterday, and we went for a walk, and we were talking about some things, and we were talking about how you cannot see beyond what's happening in your reality. If everything in your reality feeds the chaos that you're experiencing, you have to be able to see the truth of how that has affected your mindset. So it's like being able to, by creating the space to see beyond that and see what's possible, and then keep anchoring in that possibility, elevates you out of that. But you have to be willing to do that work. So anyways, yes, that's your job for this full moon energy, you guys. So I hope there was a message in this reading for you. I hope you have a good weekend. It's a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. Beautiful weekend ahead of us. All right, you guys, if you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Either way, I wish you well. Have a good weekend.